What do you think of the female host in the video?
生日快乐！
生日快乐！ My mission accomplished.
This video was filmed at the Chinese premiere of Christopher Nolan's new movie, The Odyssey in Shanghai. In this video, a host was teaching foreign guests how to say happy birthday in Chinese. However, one particular gesture during this interview sparked a huge controversy in China. This host slightly bent her knees and leaned forward while talking to them. So why did this become so controversial in China? Because in Chinese, there is an idiom called 卑躬屈膝, which literally describes someone bending down, lowering her head, and trying too hard to please others. It usually carries a negative meaning, suggesting that someone has lost their dignity and is acting overly submissive. Many Chinese people felt that this host was too flattering towards foreigners. This behavior made the Chinese people look inferior. Some even created many parody videos online.
生日快乐！生日快乐！
生日快乐！生日快乐！
Of course, we don't know what her original intention was. Maybe she was simply trying to be polite or friendly, but the same person appeared much more confident and upright when interviewing Chinese guests. For many Chinese people, this contrast was difficult to ignore. China has experienced what is called a century of humiliation, but the Chinese people have always taken pride in their long history and civilization. Over the past few decades, China's economic power has grown dramatically, right? Becoming the world's second largest economy. As a result, national confidence has increased. However, at the same time, incidents that are perceived as favoring foreigners over locals still happen from time to time, and they often trigger heated discussions online. In March 2022, when the COVID-19 situation was becoming increasingly serious in China, Shanghai Six People's Hospital published an article online. This article described how doctors successfully treated a foreign patient who suffered from a rare medical condition involving a 50-hour erection. A 50-hour erection? Normally, this would simply be a medical case, right? However, this article heavily emphasized how much effort this hospital had made to help this foreign patient. The problem was that at the same time, Shanghai was experiencing a severe COVID outbreak, and many ordinary patients were struggling to receive medical care. Some patients had even died during that period. As a result, this hospital received a widespread criticism online. Chinese internet users made jokes such as, "Save it, Shanghai needs this penis," or "Saving private penis," or "The 6 heroes who protected this penis." Eventually, this hospital removed this article. This incident even led some Chinese netizens to jokingly call the Shanghai 爱丁堡. In Chinese, 爱 means love, 丁 refers to penis, and 堡 means city or castle. So 爱丁堡 literally became the city that loves penis. Interestingly, 爱丁堡 is also the Chinese pronunciation of Edinburgh, the capital city of Scotland. Another similar controversy happened at the Shanghai Auto Show in April 2023. Two young female employees were responsible for handing out ice cream. When Chinese visitors asked for ice cream, they were told that it was already gone. However, when foreign visitors arrived later, the employees suddenly had ice cream available and even patiently showed them how to eat it.
可以免费拿吗？这个？发完了吗？
你看看来我看一下。
有吗？里面我看看，要是没有的话，我就不要了。
This video quickly went viral and caused another wave of controversy. Many Chinese internet users felt that the employees treated the foreigners differently from Chinese customers. BMW China later responded by saying that the two employees were recent graduates with limited social experience and asked the public for understanding. However, when European markets closed on April 20, BMW's stock price had fallen 3.74% to 36.52 euros per share, wiping out more than 2.16 billion euros in market value. Of course, there have been many similar incidents. If these things had happened in the last century, many Chinese people probably wouldn't have reacted so strongly. After all, foreigners were often viewed as guests, and giving them extra hospitality was considered normal. But today, China's situation has changed. As China's economic power has grown, social media has also allowed the Chinese people to see a more complete picture of Western countries. Many people have realized that Western societies also have their own problems, and being white or Western does not mean being superior. Therefore, Chinese people's tolerance for special treatment toward foreigners has gradually decreased. At the end of the day, whether between countries or between individuals, people should be treated equally, right? And isn't equality exactly one of the values that many Western countries have promoted for a long time?